Great day, everyone. All right. Let's get into some, ooh, should we play some Halloween? No, let's do 80s. Let's do 80s music. Ish. 80s music-ish. All right. SPY is killing it. I'm thinking we might see a 670-ish top. 670 is on the top out list. This is bugging me. It's not underlined. There we go. All right. Today is the 16th. Big things coming. Tomorrow could be a doozy of a day with FOMC rates. Also, Canada's also announcing. So could be quite interesting. All right. I feel like my head's getting chopped off. There we go. Better. Better, better, better. All right, let me post out. Stuff is disappearing over here. Interesting. I did not delete that. Somebody else did. It's all good. All good. That's not what I wanted anyways. Let's delete that. I hit the wrong one. This one. It's all good. There's copy and paste more ways than one. Great day, great day. I've had enough about these stupid, sorry, my grids say stupid is a great day, Willie. Great day, Julie. Is it a great day for you guys yet? I'm wearing my Tradingview sweatshirt today. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I am. And let me go back to yesterday's, which of course, where did they put it? There we go. Ooh, every time I'm going to it, it's disappearing. Maybe they didn't like what I was covering yesterday. Last day under the fan. And it's nice and cool outside too, right? It's nice and cool. All right, I'm just going to go over here. Media, let me post this right here. Replies, let's go over here. I'm just going to take a little capture here. Copy, highlight, copy, paste. It's all in the same one. All right, let me just highlight all of this and let me make the text black. It's perfect. Perfect. There we go. Done, dun, dun, done. All right, let's get into it. We've got some amazing things coming up. Fear and greed for today. I think it's going to be pretty bullish, but let's see. 58. Oops, I typed 50. 583. You picked up an open leap yesterday for 2027. Very cool, very cool. Crypto fear and greed over here. 50 still. 50 still. All right, let's look at our FOMC, not FOMC, but our announcements for today. Let's just refresh that. We've got Tuesday, Canada CPI numbers, U.S. core retail sales coming in. CPI is going to affect the Bank of Canada rates for tomorrow, but that's not going to really affect the U.S. market. It will affect the Canadian market right here. So we have the Canadian overnight rate, and then at 2 o'clock we have the U.S. rates right there. Alrighty, alrighty. The cover of The Economist, money getting burned on AI. So let's look at a couple AIs as well. There's RR, robotics, consumer durables. This is a big robotics company, and they are somewhat connected a bit, tiny bit, to NVIDIA because they were accepted in the NVIDIA connection program. So what does that truly mean? It means that NVIDIA helps them to advance forward, accelerate their product development, keep up with the latest techs, and maximize value. So we have RR, we have BBAI, Big Bear. Let's also look at best AI ETFs. Right, so we got them right over here. 10 best AI ETFs. And what I like to do is I like to look at what they are doing. So AIG, let's also go right over here. Let's go to Moby. Got my buddy Dave. All right, so let's come on over here. What is it, AIG? I think it was AIG. So let's look at the top trades from yesterday as well. Where's the big money? Oh, we've got 21 trades, 1.9 billion right here on the SPY at 657.59. Let's watch that area. IWF, we'll check that out. Let's write those down. IWF, IWD. All right, better pen. RR is okay. Tesla bot is way better. You know what though, Willie? Here's something to remember too. The returns for the cost of investment, if you're not trading options, right? For stock traders, you could look at the potential return on RR is probably going to be a bit better than the return on Tesla. All right, especially since Goldman Sachs is on the books for a less than $5 stock, and usually you don't see that. Okay, hold on. I got my ball here. I have a physio ball that I sit on, and okay, IWD, IWF, AIG. Let's go and look up ETFs. Over here, let's go to AIG, and this is the beautiful aspect. IVV, IWD, oh look, right there. IWD is in this one. IWB is in here. IWD, value ETF. So this, okay, that I was incorrect. AIQ, there you go. Listen, sometimes I'm totally off. Like AIG and AIQ, two different ones. Nice, Willie. Are you having a little bit of resentment there? So Oracle, Baba, Broadcom, Google, 0700. This is a Chinese stock because they are not, their stocks are in numbers. Tesla, was this SN? I'm curious to see what 0700 and SSNLF, TSM, Apple, and PLTR. So there are the holdings as well. SIE, Uber, Now. Okay, very nice. Love the mentality. Very nice. App. So you can see some of the bigger names that these guys are pouring their money into. D-Dog, Hut, really? Pizza Hut? Oh no, it's Hut 8, sorry. I thought Hut. So quite interesting. AI down at the bottom down there. Trade Desk down at the bottom. Twilio down at the bottom. So it's quite interesting to see where they're pouring their money. All right, back to the regular stuff. Let's get into it. Let's check out our inverse indicators, see where we are today and where that big money level is. Did they move it? 1363. I moved it up a bit. 1363. And we're at 1088. Let's go VXX. SOUN. All right, we're going to put SOUN over here. SOUN, BBAI. All right, right here, and we are at 33.94. There we go. Let's go UVIX. Just checking the inverse indicators to see if they are curling it up above yet. might be tomorrow that we see these levels get broken. Yes? All right, so we're still at, it's actually 1183 now. And 1055. Let's go to SPXS. 436, and we are at 393. I feel like there's a reverse split coming up here. Yeah, reverse split is coming up on the 29th of September. So maybe that's a significant number that they're going to take it down until the 29th. I don't know, just thinking. Look at how they brought it down here on SQQ and then brought it back up. So 1863, and we are at 1607. Let's go to SRTY. Looks like they bought and then they canceled it. 1291, and we are at 1240. All right, so just checking on those to see if we start to see that price action goes above. Yeah, it might be time for shorting the market. Right now, we are bullish on all fronts. Do not get sucked into headlines at the moment. All right, let's check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA pulling back a bit. Oh, caps. NVIDIA 23.3 billion, and our point of control 177.77. We're testing it, but have not come back. Reverse split, yeah, Willie. Reverse splits happen when they are looking for that price action to increase, but the market cap stays the same, and they lower the float, right? All right, we are 2.8 billion. Exactly, you know it. You know it. Willie, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've met you. All right, Tesla, 2.71 billion. Haha, nobody told me I mistyped that. Please tell me when you see me mistype. I don't want to hurt anybody else. So let's get rid of this level. Ooh, undo. Undo. All right, we have not seen the big money level change since earnings. 333.07. All right, let's go to back here. Boom, ba-doom, boom. FGI. Crazy mover for today. Super crazy low float. What do you guys think? Should we add it on? Right now we are above. Should we add it on? Oh, you know what? No worries, Mitch. I didn't see your message until like 7 hours later because I was shuttling the kids. I was mom taxi. Anybody else been there? Parent taxi? That was me, parent taxi, yesterday. I started my day at 6:20 and I finished at 8:30 p.m. Anyone that says that moms do nothing, obviously is not an involved parent, is what I have to say about that. Because life can get busy. All right, 1240 over here for daily point of control with that big volume. Did you hear Mr. Steak got a divorce? His wife was a mistake. Ha ha. My favorite one from first grade. That's funny. My favorite one from first grade was, why did the orange stop at the top of the hill? Because it ran out of juice. Or there's a good one, if you guys have ever seen, we're also going to do BBAI. That's on the move today. That is the Big Bear. Thank you, Roger. There was the police. Watch out, the police are up ahead. They were inspecting a bird that threw up. They think he's an illegal. It's the funny dad jokes. All right, maybe you guys didn't find that funny, but I enjoy it when I'm driving. I will say I do enjoy it when I'm driving. All right, let's put this at 520. Great day, E. And yeah, I'm not a stand-up comedian, but I laugh at my own jokes, right? You gotta laugh at yourself, because if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're gonna be in tears. Yes, that's good, Willie. It's important, important. All right, threat that Oracle is going to be buying TikTok. We could see that, maybe. Interesting. They came down, tested the big money volume, and is moving to the upside. 1.66 billion. Oh, I didn't put the, let's go back here for a second. BBAI. BBAI on the watch. Let's put this here. And it's down here. Oh. There we go. We're going to make that orange. Fall colors. 509. 509. Market close. Market close. Let's come over here. Let's check out. I want to show you guys the abilities to see like BBAI. BBAI, okay. We've got all of the prints below us except for up to 710. We've got a nice little opportunity there. Okay, I was looking this morning. LQTD. Hold on. LQDT. This one. I really like this chart. I haven't, oh, I didn't mean to get into the options on that all. LQTT. So I like, look at this setup over here. Look at this gap to fill right here. From here up to 31. Okay, let's put on a daily. Daily. We're not just there yet on the daily. 28.27, but I'm liking this one as a potential swing. All right, so that is on my, hey, this looks like it could be cool. LQDT, is that what it was? LQDT. 65%. Look at this short volume. Oops. Look at the short volume. It's just been like increasing, increasing, increasing. Nice upward move. Tested 28.30. I'm thinking this one's going to be a runner, and people are going to be going, wowie, wow. All right. So, if you guys like the live stream, maybe not my jokes, because I'm not a stand-up comedian, but if you like the live stream, hit the like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join us every morning, share it out with friends, and let's all rock this together, right? How could I forget Tesla? That was, what? Why is Tesla down there? Guys, come on. Say, why are you possibly putting Tesla down below when it's advancing, Jane? Hello? Hello, Jane. Oracle, CRWV. CRWV. On the move again. There's so many moving. No. Comedian? No. I just laugh a lot. But I will take the compliment, so thank you. Novo Nordisk is moving. I also want to check on UNH. I feel like UNH is about to surge higher with shorts being, you know, with them being taken to the cleaners. Let's check UNH as well. Is it advancing and gapping yet? Big gapperoonies. No, we're almost hitting that 161. Nope. Oh, dividend. There you go. That's why. Dividend yesterday, $2.21. How much did it drop down? Okay, so it's weaker than expected. All right. Good to know. Good to know. I was looking at RCell too. Yeah. TTD pulling back still. I'd had this on my watch list for when they finally set a bottom. This looks interesting to me when it finally curls up, but that's why you wait for the confirmation. You wait for this to break out. It didn't break out. I didn't get in long. So again, would want to see this below down here and would like to see it curling to the upside, in my opinion. For now, it's a bear. Warner Brothers is dropping off of this big move to the upside right now. Has that mini short squeeze halted. Feels to me like they might be setting up for some bigger move tomorrow, right? Let's set new highs. Remember that you always see a correction after a new high in the market, right? So it's not a wonder that it might happen. Arcel, Avita Medical. Why was I looking at this yesterday? 24 million. I was looking at this because this one also has that, oh, SX Charlie. So this one right here, look, we're coming to a trend line test. Tesla had a nice trend line test. This is less than 100 million. And these are my swings I've been checking out. SXC, 57%. Over the past 50 days, 56%. Over the past 20 days, 60%. And we've got the downward motion with a trend line test coming up right now. You see? Trend line test, round number test. We are above the big money from this past earnings. For fun, let's put on one more earnings and see if we are below it. No, that's at 912. So if we go from 8, likely a good test on up to the 912 zone, or 909 at that 425, or 859 right here. So looking at that as a longer term swing. Let's check out play Dave and Buster's, right? Dave and Buster's pulling back off of earnings. Call it earnings. This is lower float, so a cautionary tail on that one. Could move quickly against you in any direction, right? So just be prepared. Let's see where the big money is from earnings. Ooh, let me pull it over. That's not earnings. Oops, that's not it either. There, right there. There's earnings. 2056. All right. SMU. Makes me think of a college. SMR daily ETF. What is an SMR ETF? New Scale Power Corporation. Okay. So New Scale. Okay. Let's put SMR on. Big money is below. Where are we from the most recent earnings? Still below. 35.13. All right. Let me tweet out what we are checking out today. All right. Oops. Yeah. All right. All right. Copy. Do you copy? All right. So we have FGI, BBAI, Oracle, Tesla, CRWB, NVDA, TTD, Warner Brothers, Play, SMR, SOUN, SMR, SOUN, RR, and SXC. Any reason for the Tesla background? I don't know. It's just the biggest moving stock in the market right now. Great American, Great American. It's pretty much, you know, really skyrocketed in the past 4 days. So it's pretty much a really big mover. So that's why I've got it on as my background. Does that make sense? Great American, Great American? All right, let's get into the crypto segment. So If you are new to my live stream, first off, welcome. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. If you have a stock that you'd like to check out, put it in the chat. What I like to look at is where the biggest wallet trading the stock, crypto, forex, or commodity is located on the chart. How do I find that? I find that big volume point of control. If we are below that big volume point of control, likely they were selling. If we are above a big volume point of control, they're likely buying. So this one you can see they sold. I like to do it quarterly. Nice, Willie. I like to do cryptos quarterly and commodities as well, and ETFs, because many traders, hedge fund traders, will look at their results quarterly, monthly, but mostly quarterly, to see if they're going to reposition everything. So I check it out to see where they are big money wise. So for Bitcoin, we are on the daily chart. We are at 117,983 and 90 cents. For intraday day trading, I'm going to check out where is that big money on today's chart for crypto, forex, commodities, and futures. It starts yesterday. So if we look over here, we've got 115, 812, 90 is the big money point of control for today on Bitcoin. Let's check Ethereum. I'll start out slow, then we get faster. 42.9808 on the daily, and on the intraday over here, 45. Any reason why it's 128? Is that a nice 11? 45.0966. All right. So we can see that XRP big money daily is 3.0102 and intraday is 303.08. 303.08. XLM big money up here 0.46 2891 has not changed. Intraday we are looking at 0.38, so 0.38795. All right, Doge dance, the Doji dance. Doge big money move, because why? Well, they were buying with ETFs coming out. You know it. So the lowest we have now actually has moved down 0.2224. 4. Intraday level for Doge 0.26703. Oops. 0.26703. All right, Solana. Does anyone else think it's really funny that SOL is the ticker? What else does SOL stand for? Sorry, out of luck. That's the PG version. Right? We got to keep it clean, Willie. PG version. And the intraday is 236.26. Let me spit out those marbles. All right, let's set up the potential trades for the day on these charts. All right, let's go up above. Up here, let's go up above 116. Ooh la la. 116. Can we do it? What is the 116.02? We got to do 116. 0. Let's go 116.05. 116.005. Why? Because there's a Camarilla right there. If you were to get in at 116, you'd likely get burned. All right. Now to the downside, 115,100. Okay. So potential short below 115, 100. Potential long above 116, 005. Why 005? Because we got a Camarilla and a pivot right there. You got to watch out for those. All right, let's look at Ethereum. All right, Ethereum 45.25 for potential long. Or below, if we go 45, let's go down here. 44.85. 44.85 and 45.25. All right, let's go to XRP. All right. Ooh, hey, hey. 3.04 for potential long trade. Potential short trade. We could put it right here. It's not that much. We got a bigger move down. Let's go below 2.965. Let's go below, and then you've got this nice big move down or bigger move up. 2.965, 3.04. All right, XLM. All right, XLM. Let's go up above, up here. Let's get clear from all this construction traffic here. 3925. Okay. Or below 0.382. 0.382. 0.382, 0.3925. Right now they have sold over there. XRP, they're in positioning mode. Doge, they have bought. We've seen that for sure. It's pulling back a bit now that they're... All right. 0.264. Or above 0.268. 0.264 and 0.268. This over here in case you guys want to see the clock too. All right. Ooh, hey. What's going on over there? All right. 234.50 right here. 234.50. If we put it up, let's put it up above here, 237. Then you got a nice big trade there. 234.50, 237. There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. Share that out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to say that I was doing. Do, 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 do. Hey, did I move that? All right, let's get into the stocks. Anybody out there trading FGI? Anybody trading FGI today? I forgot to do, I need to do this like in orange. This is intense. This is intense. Orange means less than 1 million. I'm going to have to put, I think I'm going to have to, let's see. There you go. Let's make that bold too. Bold. There you go. Less than 1 million in the float is orange. That is super cautionary. All right. Let's put it on a 3-minute chart so you guys can see it even a little bit better. And let's make this a 45-minute chart over here. So you can see we came up, pulled back, tested. Why is this? I want this to be like that. Okay. So the big money level on the daily looks like 1324. It has moved up, right? We see that this has moved up, but over here it's at 1188, 1170 for today. So I'm going to put it cautionary, 1324. Intraday, you see that really there's nothing resisting the movement besides price action. So we're going to put this at 14. We do 1450 right there. 1450 as a long support. And I'm going to do 11 as a potential short. You would have the big money behind you for a potential short below 11. Now, we're going to go and check out the short volumes for FGI, 48%, all right. BBAI, 36%. Let's go to Oracle, 38%. Tesla, the stock everybody loves to short and then get really hurt. CRWV, 53% there. So the first one that has the potential for short squeeze with the bigger volume overnight. All right, let's go to BBAI. Where is Fish and Deer on Twitch? Where are my Twitchers? Twitchers, what's going on? What is going on? Okay. BBAI over here. Let's make that a 24-hour chart. Let's advance this. All right, let's make this a 5-minute instead of 3. It is, let's see, it's a lower price stock, so you got to be a bit more cautious. Let's do 32 because we have this point of control right there. Or below over here, 22. 522 and 532. I'm wondering, I'm not going to answer that now, but I'm going to turn on my ringer here because I might get, there's a call from the school. I will have to end it soon. Means maybe something's going down with the kiddos. All right. Let's look at Oracle here. Kind of liking this music this morning. What do you guys think? 318.50. No, up here the big scams are you have a package at Canada Post that you need to pay for. Call us back to pay the pay the shipping or whatever. All right, 312 and 318.50 for Oracle. And it is 293.30. Oh, no. Let's undo that. 293.38. Do you like my text message? I get a wolf whistle when I get a message. Isn't that nice? I've always got people giving me whistles. You gotta set your day up to be happy. You know what my ringtone is? It's my daughter's laughing. That way, no matter what, I'm happy answering the phone. Set yourself up for happiness and enjoyment. Okay. 417, big money's right here. 414, below pivot. Let's go below 412 or above 418. 412. 412, 418. You have a wolf husky mix. Very nice. Does it have blue eyes or brown eyes? All right, CRWV. Big money is below us. I'm liking this. We are maybe going to see this move up to 132.50 here. And then 135. So maybe a 135 test over here. Let's put it 122.50 for potential long. Roger, you didn't miss anything except for maybe my bad jokes. $120.50 and $122.50. Blue eyes and talks. Oh, does it say I love you? When my mom had her nasty car accident, October of 23, I went and I visited her dog and I filmed the dog and it sounded like the doggy said, I love you. Like it sounded like she said, I love you. All right, if we do 178, that's going to be a 178.20 here. I want to see that this is going to move above all of these quarters of selling. They bought down here and now they've all sold. This is what's making me think, hey, NVIDIA is the biggest player in the Qs and the SPY, and we have selling above. We'll check out, I think I'm gonna start a swing trade stream, maybe with a trading network. Would you guys like that? A swing trading one too? Swing trading stream besides AM. Would you like to see my beautiful face twice a day? All right, 45. He ate my MMJ chocolate one day when I was at work. Ooh. Was he chasing animals that weren't there? All right, trade desk. 44.20 and 45. Let's go to Warner Brothers. Definitely? All right. $19.25 and 19 for Warner Brothers. Let's go to play. We're still gonna do sound, SOUN, RRSX Charlie. And I'm gonna do LQDT for swingings. Swingings. All right, so Play had earnings. That's funny. Did you give him lots of water? Flush it out. All right, so Play is really, in my opinion, quite bearish. We could put it, yeah, let's do 1950 even. 1950 and 2020. Hey, guess what? We're back at 2020 again. SMR. Do you have anything about the COVID time in your life that you would change at all? Anything that you would change now after having some hindsight? Do you have anything that you would change? All right, let's put it at 39. And 37.50 here. $37.50 and 39. All right, let's go to SOUN. Soundhound, AI. SOUN had big short volume back end of August. Pretty much people are buying it now. Slow upward trend. Let's check it on, I'm doing these more on daily swing trades now. Okay, now I see why I had that there. 16, okay, so this is a 3-day. I like to look at 3-day charts as well. You can see we've got pretty strong resistance around that $16. Me too, Willie. Well, we had house arrest up here. That was no fun with stupid Canadian laws. But anyways, gotta be careful what I say. So Soundhound, this... There we go. So that's the upper bound that I would see we would likely test is up here at 1670. I would say above 1520 or below 14. Let's go to RR. Canada, it's where my family is. And so, yeah, it's, to me, it was a bit different as a mom. I was, you know, you gotta, let's see. So RR 461, I think we're gonna see a nice squeeze again on RR. We have the bigger volume coming in. Let's see a 3-day. After 420, we'll probably test that 5 zone. Put this on from. All right, so 350. Let's go to the settings here. And negative, it's not at 350. So big money is all the way down at 204. Interesting, right? All right, let's go to Sierra X-Ray Charlie. Right now, this one is testing. This is what I'm really interested in. Oh yeah. It's a, it is a, in my opinion, a farce. A farce. You have the right to work like a rat to pay the government. All right, so 853 is where the big money volume is on SXC. We really have 2 quarters that are down below right now. So looking to see, is this going to break up above? We were broken above 2 quarters right now. So 813 is that big test from like years back. And LQDT here. LQDT looks ready for that short squeeze. Let's just put on a couple. Three quarters, where are we? We are below for the past 3 quarters. So this looks like it's ready. Let's go back a whole year. Let's go back a whole year. All right, 3103 would be my target from where we are now before selling occurs. If all you can do is room and board, slaves got that. Yep. Like everybody that buys a house, pays a mortgage, doesn't live in that house, does not work in that house, just sleeps in that house and drives to work hours in traffic. Not my mentality. Don't really like that perspective. Yep, exactly. All right. I went to adventure school in the US. There's more things to do. All right. 459.20 for a potential short on DIA, right? Life should be an adventure all the time. And 460. They have not moved their big money level yet. 459.20, 460. Everything is still below us. Let's go to the Russell. Wait, hold on. I want to see something. Have they moved their big money area since the 22nd? They've moved it down. 455.58. Okay. I see you. I see you with your big volume. All right. Let's go to the Russell. Let's do the same thing. 234.77. So they moved it up. 234.77. All right, let's get this one. Delete that. Exactly. Exactly. Once you start to become aware, and what is mort? What does mort mean? Dead, right? I got people. All right. I don't really like all this. It's quite the pivots and everything, and camera lizard. Let's do 239.80. They're Jack Russell, the little dog. 238.40. Okay, so 238.40 and 239.80. That big money area since August. We have a dividend today here on this 67 cents, so it just pulled back, so it's weaker than dividend. If we close above a 67% decline today, that means that the ETF is stronger than expected. Qs, let's see where they moved. Hey, let's see where they moved that big money level on the Qs, if they have. 571.61. Nope, haven't moved it. All right, but they did move their January level to 580.07, or July level, excuse me, 580.07. All right, let's go over here. Boom, boom. Let's see, is this a doji top today? Are they doji topping it out? The Jack Russell, the little dog. It's not so little though. It's got a lot of power. It's got a lot of power. 2,000 stocks power. It's a powerful beast. Little dog with big power. 592.60 and 593.60. All right, let's go to the SPY. You guys are making me laugh today. Hey, Jaspreet. All right, all right. Here we go. 621 over, or sorry, 622 over here, or below 661. 662. Did I say 620? I don't know what I said. I think I said 622. 661 and 662. You're late today, Jaspreet. What's going on? All right, that is it for today. I hope you all have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit sees those profits one trade at a time. If you like what I was sharing, check out my website, carpeprofit.com. Right over here, got my educational tools, how to trade like a billionaire ebook, and I will see you tomorrow at 8:15. Until then, don't just have a good day, have a great day.